So, like I told y'all, October is Hoodoo Heritage Month, and I'm trying to get ahead of the game because I am going to be releasing some new intentional oils, baths, and butters. And because I'm an educator at heart and I'm a manifester, I have to tell people about what I'm doing before I just do it. And so I have some pop up events coming up within this week. And so I figure, let me put some TikToks together so I can get ahead of the game and address any type of questions that I get frequently asked on other platforms that I have introduced these products in the past. And so, one of the questions that I've gotten is, how do you use the oils and the body butters? And in order to use the oils, all you have to do is apply them in a small amount to your pulse points, which would be your wrists, neck, behind the ears, or rub them in between your hands, and then breathe deeply while focusing on your intentions. For body butters, you apply as you would any other moisturizer, especially after a shower or bath when your skin is still damp. As you apply, take a moment to recite your affirmations or your intentions to align with the energy you are seeking. How long does it take to see results? Your results will vary based on your personal energy, your alignment with your intentions, and your openness to the process. All I'm going to tell you is that God does not miss. Some people see shifts within days, while for others it may take a few weeks or months. It is important to use the product consistently and trust the timing of your journey. What if you don't see results right away? If you don't see immediate results, don't get discouraged. Sometimes shifts happen internally before they manifest externally. What does that mean? You need to work on your mindset first. Trust that the energy is aligning behind the scenes. It's also important to reflect on whether there are blocks such as fear, doubt, or limiting beliefs, which could be preventing you from fully aligning with your desires. It may also be beneficial for you to connect with me for additional services. If not me, then a trusted source. Um, you could get a tarot card reading to take a look at what's going on behind the scenes. Why is everything feeling delayed? Or you can also approach it from a different capacity, which would be having a discussion with your therapist. If you resonate more with spiritual life coaching, you can also come and see me or another practitioner, just, for your safety and someone that you trust and resonate with. But delay is not denial. And again, God does not miss. Can you use my products if you follow a different spiritual or religious path? Yes, absolutely. These products are designed for anyone, regardless of your spiritual or religious background. The focus is on the natural healing properties of the plants and setting intentions which can complement any belief system. Can you combine these products with other spiritual practices? Absolutely. These products can easily be incorporated into other practices, such as meditation, prayer, yoga, or journaling. You can use them during moon rituals, breath work, chakra balancing to enhance their effects. Your self care is a ritual within itself. So, another question: are my products safe for sensitive skin? Yes. All of my products are made with 100% natural ingredients and free from harmful chemicals. However, I always recommend doing a patch test on a small area of skin before using a new product to ensure you don't have any allergies or sensitivities. If you've purchased this product from me at an event, then typically I offer you the ability to open it, smell it. I even have the ability for you to, rub a little bit on a pulse point to see if that scent even resonates with you. Another question I usually receive is, do your products expire? Yes. Since my products are made with natural ingredients, they typically last 6 to 12 months, depending on the product. Be sure to store them in a cool, dry environment away from direct sunlight to preserve their potency and effectiveness. Can you customize an oil or body butter for a specific intention? Yes. I do offer custom formulations, and if you have a specific intention or goal in mind, let me know, and I can create something tailored just for you. Custom blends may take additional time to create, but they are designed to align perfectly with your needs. This is part two of frequently asked questions regarding the intentional oils, baths, and body butters. Um, People typically ask, can you use more than one intentional product at a time? And the answer is absolutely. I recommend reciting your intentions while using them. For example, if you're using money oil and self love oil, you could say, money flows to me effortlessly. I attract abundance because I love myself deeply. My self love opens the door to prosperity to rain down upon me. Um, Another question I get asked, you wouldn't believe: does it work? And the answer is yes, it works. And the speed of results can depend on several factors. Excuse me, that was my other alarm. But yes, it can depend on several factors, including your current energy and what you're aiming to align with. Okay? For example, because I got to give you some details. You desire love. You start using the love oil and you use it daily for a week. You end up going to Starbucks, you meet somebody, and you both hit it off. And 6 months later, y'all end up being engaged. A year later, y'all walking down that aisle. And if that's the case, it worked. It worked, right? But sometimes life doesn't happen so cookie cutter and as, you know, easy as we'd like things to come. I'll give you another example. You're in a space within your relationship where you and your partner are experiencing a rough patch, and you see me or you come across my page and you order some love oil, right? You start using it, and then you and your person break up. And you like, that daggone Shanice and her love oil, that shit don't work. I beg to differ. You and this person may be broken up and you keep continuing to use the oil. You could end up going out with your girlfriends for a girls' night, meet a guy at the bar. You find that you and this individual is closer aligned with, who you desire to be in the future. This man is disciplined. This man is an alpha man. This man is a provider. Your ex-boyfriend was drinking Ray Ray Capri Suns and sitting on a couch all day. And so, did the oil work? Yes, because it got you closer aligned to a person that's in alignment with your highest self. This person and you start going on vacations. This person and you start building so y'all could get a house. You and this person start elevating in your personal and professional endeavors. Or you and your ex, y'all break up for a year. You end up coming across him in the mall. He in better shape, you in better shape. Y'all have a conversation. Y'all both got promoted at y'all jobs. Y'all both got out of, mental poverty as well as physical poverty despite the inflation. And he takes you out for dinner and y'all end up getting back together. The oil worked. You have to recognize that, number one, God don't miss ever. And you have to be okay with trusting the plan. Let's say you get the money oil and you start using it and you hit the lottery. You like, damn, that money oil worked. It worked. Let's say you using the money oil and you get fired from your job. You out of work for 6 months. In that 6 months, you started making content creation videos of you making dinner every day for your kids. Your platforms get monetized. You make more money making content than you was making at that job that had you working all that overtime. It worked. So I'm going to tell you this. Don't get the oil and have the intention or the expectation that your attention is going to be delivered like a game of Candyland, because that is not how any of this works. But I promise you, the products worked as long as you don't get discouraged. How do I know? I make them. I didn't just start making them. And I know that I had to trust the process in my life while things were becoming undone and I was overcoming from the inside out. Give you another example. You're using the self-love oil. Your job starts having you working mandated overtime. You work in a call center. They're beating you up on the phone because the company just acquired a new entity and they fudged up the product. So their existing customers are pissed because nothing's working. They beating you down on the phone. You stay there for an entire year. You miss family events. Your loved ones pissed at you, but you still using this self-love oil, reciting your affirmations in the mirror, and you feel like this stuff is not working. You overslept one time and forgot you was on a written. You end up walking in and getting your pink slip. Baby, you like this self-love oil ain't working. I'm done. I'm throwing it away. Shanice failed me. Don't. Yes, it's working. Because what you didn't know was about to happen is with that self-love oil that you continuously using, it's going to help you calm down. It's going to give you space to hear God. It's going to give you space to start working on that hobby that you've been having tucked in the back. You creative. You turn your hobby into a business while you getting your unemployment and you're not stressed out. And eventually, you making more money than you was making at that job. And you're doing things that are aligned with your values and your moral compass. And that's how you show self-love to yourself, and you're not getting beat up on the phone no more. And you got your anxiety in order, and you're not depressed, and you're making more money, and your kids are happy. That's self-love. So, like I said, with these products, be prepared for your life to change. But I want you to know that your life is changing because you are changing. And no matter what's happening, nothing's happening to you, it's happening for you. And if you ever need any support on the back end, you feel like you losing it all, come and find me, friend. I'm pretty consistent across all social media platforms. I am SNHEAUXLISTICS everywhere. SN Heauxlistics. Come and find me. Bye. One of the most frequently asked questions that I receive is, are my products witchy? And the answer is yes. I'm not going to lie to you, but in addition to them being witchy, it's only witchy in how you've been indoctrinated. To me, it's psychology and it's science. I utilize what God gave us with the plants and the herbs and the flowers that God placed here. And I learned the vibration that they emit, and I put them together and I offer them to you as a means to help you uplift and empower yourself and get yourself closer aligned to your desired outcomes. So to me, I'm helping. That's my intention. So if you ask, is it witchy? If you think that using herbs and oils and essential oils to heal the body is witchy, yes. But to me, Genesis 1:29 states that God gave us these herbs to consume. And so I make medicine, I make self-care products, I make soul care products because I use them for me, my family, and they have helped me heal specific things in my body and in my spirit. So do with that what you will. I don't want to make anybody feel, uncomfortable, because it's always about the intention first and foremost before everything. And none of my products that are offered have any type of negative or malicious